Hello from Myrtle Beach. Today we're actually in North Myrtle Beach. We are here at Boulineau's IGA. We are going to take a tour of this very unique store. They've got all kinds of stuff inside, something you don't want to miss if you're in the Myrtle Beach or North Myrtle Beach area. Hi, I'm Carmen. If you're new here, we cover everything in Myrtle Beach and the surrounding area. If you're a return viewer, welcome back. We are so glad to have you with us. As we step in, there is all kinds of stuff in every direction. I can't even express to you how large this store is. It is something, like I said, that you don't want to miss. And they do have food as well as, meaning hot food that you can get and order, as well as groceries, gift shop, I mean, just all kinds of stuff. So we're gonna make our way through. We're in the sort of grocery section and the hot food section right now. We've got our deli here, our bakery, all kinds of stuff going on. It's really busy in here. I wasn't expecting that, but it is packed in here because we are not, when this was filmed, depending on what time of the year we watch it, as you can see, we're in the fall season. You see the pumpkins ahead of you. So I wasn't expecting it, since we're in the off season, to be quite as busy. And now we're into sort of the juices, produce, that kind of a section. And so we're gonna go through the grocery section pretty quickly, but I wanna show you the gift shop and all the other things that they have here. There's the live lobsters behind her. So yummy, I love lobster. Do you like lobster? Leave it in the comments below. And then here's all your regular groceries with all kinds of other stuff mixed in with it. You've got your butcher, your fresh seafood. So just all kinds of stuff in here. It is definitely more than your average grocery store, so to speak. Got some fishing supplies, camping supplies, all kinds of stuff here. More fishing and boating supplies. And then we're back to sort of standard grocery fare, really big international aisle, which is good. And you've got some deli meats and things on this side. You've got a lot of souvenir things around, but upstairs there's even more gifts, so we're gonna get to that as well. It's definitely a pretty unique location. If you're staying in North Myrtle Beach, or especially Cherry Grove, this is in the Cherry Grove section of North Myrtle Beach. Here's our beer. You definitely want to miss that. And they've got one of those big walk-in, I mean, that's big, walk-in beer refrigerators. Got some wine, lots more wine. This is just really a cool place to visit. But yeah, if you're staying in this area, this is definitely a don't miss. If you're staying around this area, you definitely want to pop in. And we're going to show you even more upstairs that's really cool in this area. So I know you don't want to see toilet paper, so we'll cut up to the next area. Even before we get upstairs, they have a nautical corner downstairs that has a lot of beach supplies, beach chairs, all kinds of stuff that you'll need while you're visiting here at the beach. There's a bunch of sunglasses and stuff. Back around to the bakery, look at all this yummy, yummy stuff. And then they also, in the same area that they have the hot food, when we first came into the store, they have this massive salad bar. I mean, this looks really, really good. And then they've got some hot food here on the end as well. Let's see, teriyaki chicken wings. That looks really yummy. We're now gonna head up the stairs to check out the gift shop upstairs. Pretty excited to share this with you. I'll start up when we get to the top. All right, I'm just coming off the top of the stairs. And so if I sound a little winded, that's why. And here is the gift shop. I mean, look at the size of this. It is huge. It's the whole second level. So let's walk through. We've got some clothes. Huge section of it. I mean, this is just massive. So when you look at the store from the outside, you think IGA grocery store, but this is, like I said, so much more. And then this gives you a good view of the downstairs and just how big everything is. I love the little hot air balloon. I didn't even notice that when I was downstairs, but this is really, really cool. And they do have an elevator, by the way, so if you're have a mobility issue or just don't want to use the stairs, they've definitely got an elevator that you can use, so that's nice. A lot of rugs hanging on the sides there, and also they are a Hallmark store as well. You see all the cards over there, so they've got that too. But lots of clothes here, both adults and children's clothes. And then there's something about their celebrating 75 years. That's really cool. If you're new to our channel, by the way, if you're enjoying this video, give it a thumbs up. We appreciate that. It helps other people find the video, so it really does help us out. But if you're not familiar with us, we have had a vacation home here for 20 years before we moved here several years ago. And when I say here, I mean Myrtle Beach. We don't live in North Myrtle Beach, but they're practically connected. They are two different cities, but they're so close to each other. It's so easy to pop back and forth. Here's another view to the downstairs. But before that, many years ago, even before we had our vacation home here, my parents had a home here in North Myrtle Beach. So I spent quite a bit of time in North Myrtle Beach, and especially Cherry Grove and that area. And so this is an area that is sort of near and dear to my heart, even though we actually live in Myrtle Beach now. So it's really a great area. And this is just an example of this great area. I mean, look at all this stuff. It is just, when you look from the outside, you just don't expect all of this to be in here. It's amazing. All kinds of cool gifts, but way beyond gifts, really. This is even more than a gift store. I mean, kitchen supplies, house supplies, just all kinds of stuff for your house. If you have a condo here, this would be like your one-stop shopping to grab stuff to sort of outfit your condo. There's a rocking chair even. so they got everything, all kinds of rocking chairs along with the cards. We're walking through the Hallmark section now. Keep on heading down. Actually, let's come back out here so we can see some more of the stuff. Yes, there's some nice rugs, beautiful rugs. I love these little starfish pillows. I might have to come back and see how much those cost after I've finished filming. These are really cute. Oh, a bunch of puzzles. I love puzzles. Are you a puzzle person? Let us know in the comments below if you enjoy working puzzles. Brian and I are puzzle people for sure. We actually go to the library a lot and get puzzles because you can get them for free, borrow them, and take them back. And sometimes they even just give them away at the library. So that's a tip if you didn't know that. And then they've got a sort of game and kids. I mean, it just keeps going on and on. Games and toys for children. All kinds of stuff. Looks like we've even got some outdoor decorations over here. Magnets. I mean, this is really cool. I mean, some of you will probably say, no, you're wrong, and that's okay. Everybody has their own opinion. But to me, this is, it's a little more organized, but this is North Myrtle Beach's version of the Gay Dolphin. If you go to Myrtle Beach, I definitely recommend you go to the Gay Dolphin. If you come to North Myrtle, I definitely recommend you come here. They're just really unique locations that have lots and lots of gifts and stuff to look at, like just almost an overwhelming amount of things to look at. And they've both been around for a very, very long time. So I think, I love these lamps. These are really cute. I think it's definitely worth your time. It looks like they have a room that you could probably rent out, I would assume. Let's take a look downstairs again between these fishermen here, captains. So this is the bakery and the hot food and also the sushi and cold food section and that salad bar. So that gives you a good overview of that section. So that's just, again, one small section of this massive place. Even more gifts and paintings and everything over here. And then we're looking back across from where we came, and then you've got some more outdoor decorations here. Then we've got a shoe shop. All kinds of, mostly beach-oriented shoes outdoor. Okay, I had to break down and check the price on these guys. $40. I think that's a little too much for me. Not that they're not worth it, but I think that's a little more than I personally want to spend on a pillow that I don't really need. We already have pillows, so I think I'm good on that, but it is really cute. Definitely, if I didn't already have pillows, I would for sure consider it. And then over here, they have sort of a little bookstore reading area. They've got some little tables and chairs. Some beautiful things here. I really like that. That's really nice. And then it looks like you can get some hot dogs here in this section. Right behind the hot dogs, we've got these stairs over to the lighthouse along with this little eating area. So let's head up into the lighthouse. Look at the ocean. See the ocean. We are now in the top of the lighthouse. So can we go outside? Nope. Locked. So we're locked in, and talk about hot. It is hot up here. So I would not recommend walking up here during peak season because this is off season and it's pretty hot. Oh yeah, here's the view down the stairs. They're pretty steep. If you'd like to learn more about Myrtle Beach and the surrounding area, be sure to click on the video on your screen right now. Thank you so much for watching. See you next time.